Hi everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Nicole from Brightstar Astrology. I'm a lifelong student of astrology and in particular Vedic astrology. So I'm not a Western astrologer, I'm a Vedic astrologer which follows the sidereal Indian system of astrology, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about my journey into astrology, through astrology, and what I'm here to do. And feel free to connect, feel free to get in touch. My contact details are below, and hopefully I'll also see you on my newly launched website, brightstar.astrology.com. But let me tell you a little bit about where I've come from and why I'm so fascinated about astrology and what it can offer, in particular Indian astrology. So I've always been interested in astrology from a very young age. And as soon as I could kind of understand what the sun signs might mean, I began reading everything about that. And that was from the age of about 10, 11 maybe. And so it continued until I landed in London in my early mid-20s and started attending the London School of Astrology. Now that's still the Western system, but I soaked it all up and I loved absolutely every minute of it. I loved the people I met, I loved the surroundings, and of course the topic, because I've always had an interest and a fascination with astrology. Then my journey continued, and I can't remember exactly how I came across Indian astrology, but I did, and I started reading up on it. And once you get over the initially quite negative explanations of how astrology and planetary aspects are described, you realize there is so much more depth in Indian astrology, and crucially, so much more accuracy. So the system is based on the actual planetary movements in the sky right now, not like Western astrology based around the equinoxes and the apparent sun cycles. So the more I read into it, the more I became aware that it is so much more accurate. It has so much more predictive power than Western astrology, and from that moment onwards I was completely hooked on Vedic astrology. So this basically also means that I had to come to the realization that instead of a Taurus, I'm actually an Aries. But it all made so much more sense, especially the placements in my chart and the combinations and the aspects and what it all means and signifies, and why I'm living in a different country and why I'm earning a living in a different country, and so on and so on. So I'm hoping some of you will join me on this journey. Some of you will get in touch, and I'll be uploading new videos soon. Annual forecast, monthly forecasts. Jupiter's moving into Gemini soon. Mars is in Cancer from tomorrow for another 3 months. So I'm hoping you'll find these videos useful, and hope to see you soon. Bye.